Hello Virgo. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a general reading for a large audience. I already have prayed over the cards, shuffled them. We're going to be pulling 3 cards from Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot cards. And we're going to be pulling 1 from the Oracle of the Angels by Mario Dugai. Well, right off the bat, I can tell that there's going to be some big changes and big shifts, because if you look here, you've got 2 major arcana cards. Major arcana cards always signify big, life-changing catalysts, moments. So let's see here. First card we have is Ace of Earth, and if you can read the bottom of that, it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Let me take a look at this a second. Okay, so what they're saying with this, there's a few different things. For everyone that this is a message for, there is going to be a significant abundance, a significant flow of abundance that's going to be coming to you now at this time. For some of you, I get that that's going to be unexpected money, be it from a loved one passing away, just some unexpected. I do get that's a small number of you. It's going to be unexpected amount of money that may be coming in from a loved one that passed away a number of months ago. But they're not talking about business. What they're saying is there's some of you that are going to have a contract, like you've been waiting to receive some really important legal documents, some contracts, some legal correspondence. For some of you, that's going to be finalizing a divorce. For some of you, it's going to be finalizing like legal matters with an ex-spouse. Maybe it's legal matters over property, legal matters over children, but I get that you're going to be receiving that legal information about that finally ending that phase. And also they're saying ending that connection. Yeah, they're saying ending that connection with that person that wasn't meant for you. And this is just they're saying like the tail end, the finality, the finishing, the completion, that closing of that chapter. Now, I do get a number of you have not been wanting to close that chapter, and you can even tell that's depicted in these cards below. But they're saying that in order for that flow of abundance to come in, you have to let this person go. You have to let that connection go. For some of you, it wasn't even necessarily a legal written contract, but again, for some of you, it's like an ex-spouse that you felt obligated to care for whatever reason. You felt as though that person was your responsibility, and that person has really tapped your finances. I don't know if it's because you've had to pay for their medical expenses or you've just been paying to woo them and impress them, but they've really hit you hard financially, and you've had recent things come to light that have let you know that this you've got to let this person go. You've got to let the situation go. You are not responsible for that person. I think that person has hurt you, burnt you, has shown their true colors a number of times. And this is finally, you're going to realize that. And by letting that person go and letting go that feeling, even though it's in your mind, like in your mind contract that you feel responsible, that you have to care for this person, by finally accepting that you don't, that person's not your responsibility and it's time for you to move on, you're going to have a flow of financial abundance because you're not going to be spending it on them any longer. Next card we have is the Emperor. And if you can read the bottom of it, it says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. And it's a lovely card. If you can see Archangel Michael, he's standing there. I mean, he is standing firmly in his place. Unshakable is what they're saying. You have to be unshakable. Use your logic to cultivate that logic, the discipline, the order, to stand firmly in your beliefs and stand firmly in what you need to do. Because again, for some of you, for example, you know, the ex-spouse, the ex-lover, the person you feel responsible for, the person maybe you have legally been responsible for, that you're getting the final divorce papers. I get that you're still reminiscing emotionally on the past. You're still thinking, okay, well, I think there's still a chance. I think I can still work that out with that person. There's not. It's very clear, and they're saying you've known that. You've been getting the signs for that for a very, very long time. For a number of you in that situation, that person's simply been using you for your money. But what they're saying is you have for so long not been thinking logically. You've not been paying attention to the signs, the intuitive signs they've been giving you, the things that are so blatantly in your face, but you've still completely ignored them. You've just shut your logic off and your reasoning because you were so busy reminiscing and looking at the past, thinking. So what they're encouraging you to do is to think logically, look at it, step back from it. They're saying to don't allow those emotions from the past, don't allow that reminiscing of the past to blur and continue to affect and jeopardize your future. Because I'm getting those of you that have been reminiscing on the past, that person, the ex-spouse, ex-lover. It's really keeping you from your future. It's keeping you from manifesting the things that you desire. And they're saying it's right before your face. The person's intent, their intent, their way that they have treated you has been blatantly obvious. For many of you, they've cheated, they've lied, they've stolen from you, they have blatantly flat out used you. So they're saying for some of you that this person that you're finally legally done with, that person's come in and out of your life because they're saying that this person's, used you. And even this last time that this person came back into your life and you let them into your life, even that was also on a false reasoning, a false basis, that they simply lured you in so that they could use you and get a little bit more of what they wanted from you, be it money, be it sex, be it, assistance financially, assistance medically, whatever it is that they were using you for. They just pulled you in to use you, and then they cast you off to the side again. But they're saying that's finally one of the many things blaringly obvious that you need to acknowledge, to stand firmly in that, to know that this person is not meant to be, that is not meant for you, they have something better for you. They're saying to get out of those emotions and reminiscing on the past because it will never be what it was. They're saying it was a lesson. They are saying though that your dreams they're valid, they're very sound. So for many of you, it's dreams of having that love of a lifetime, having a partner you can rely on, someone that's ethical, has a good moral compass. Those are sound dreams. They're very valid and sound, they're saying, but what needs to happen is you need to look at it logically, because it's not that person. And it's even legally, for many of you, coming to an end legally with that person as another measure to get you to move forward. So they're saying look at those dreams and make some adjustments. Make logical adjustments. Step away from that person, move toward the future that they have for you, because they're saying creating a detailed plan of how you're going to proceed, maintaining a kind but authoritative control over how your plan is implemented is going to help you. It's going to help you be empowered. It's going to help you move forward. It's also going to help you from having that person come back in and try to use you again. Because for a number of you, that person tries to use your emotions. They really do. They work off of your emotions. So they're saying for a number of you, you're very loving, you're considerate, you're supportive, you're caring, you're nurturing. You really try to give to help others, and that person knows this. So what they do is they say they come in and they feed off of your kindness, the support that you want to provide to help, just simply to get what they want. And they play on your emotions. They actually try to play up the past and how great it was just to get you to give them whatever it is they want, money, help, assistance, whatever. And then they kick you to the curb and leave. But they're saying this is the vicious cycle that you've been on for a while, but you can finally break free of that, is what they're saying. Stand firmly. Do not allow those emotions, that reminiscing, those things that person brings up to shake you from that which you desire. Because the future, the dreams, those things you desire, they are awaiting you, just not with this person. So stand firm, come up with a plan they're encouraging you to do. And they're saying, really put together the structure and how you're going to move from, preparation into the execution of your plans, to really think that, because that's going to help you stand firmly and solid. And they're saying to believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and make wise choices. They're saying make wise choices, because the choices that have been made up to this point have not been wise choices. They have hurt you emotionally, spiritually, some of you physically, and many of you financially. And this is going to be a catalyst that's going to change your life for the better. So if you can have the courage to do that, you will see drastic improvement. Next card we have is unity. And on the bottom it says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I'm getting that this is the optimal to find balance. This is, if you can see the card, let me stand up and see if you guys can get that to focus in. You can see it, there's a lot of spiritual religious symbols in that card. If you're familiar with chakras, your chakras from your heart, which is green, up through your throat chakra into your third eye, which are blues. Your throat chakra is, so obviously your heart, love, emotions, unconditional love, into your throat chakra, speaking up for yourself, because a number of you have to speak up for yourself, into your third eye, and then from there into the crown chakra, which is purple. I get that for a number of you, this is like ascension, where you're going to be rising from your heart into that more spiritual, divine, loving place. For some of you, they're saying that there are going to be spiritual connections. You're going to have spiritual connections with new partners. New partners, new lovers, new romantic partners is what they're saying. It's going to be changes that are going to have you moving forward, coming into union with a divine partner. where you're going to be coming from that place of unconditional love up into the divine purity and those things that God has for you, that you are also, because you are that purity, you are God's divine gift. You're supported by God, you're supported by angels to begin new partnerships, new relationships, new union with people who are of like mind, with people or someone, they're saying someone who is of like mind, who has integrity, who has a strong moral compass, who is that which you desire, they're saying, because that which you seek, that which you're seeking, they have for you. So they're saying that you're going to be coming into unity, into union with that other person, that other half, that partner, that lover that they have for you. So for those of you that are single, you're going to be making changes in order to move forward. Now, for some of you, you are going to be, talking to mentors, be it loved ones, family members, to really get their thoughts, their encouragement that's going to encourage you to move forward and take those steps toward your divine path, toward that divine connection, that divine love connection. And some of you, they did just say some of you, a very small number, that is truly just talking about your divine path. You're going to be heading down a path of doing some form of spiritual work. And for a larger number, that is heading toward a divine relationship. But to talk with your family, talk with your friends. But what they're saying is the big problem, the thing that's blocking you, what they're saying that they're encouraging you to focus on is to sit down and question and review any rules, restrictions, limitations, limiting beliefs, any doubt, any self-worth, any not loving yourself, any of those things that have been placed around you, around your current situation, either be it by yourself or by others. Because I get for some of you, say it's the romantic relationship, say they're bringing you toward a union with your divine love partner. You won't be able to come with that and unite with that divine love partner until you start to love yourself and you let those blocks go. So for some of you, you've been really hurt by someone in the past that made you think you weren't worthy, that made you think you were unlovable, that made you think you were a horrible husband, horrible wife. That's not true. Cannot be further from the truth. But you have to stop believing that. Stop believing that false, hurtful information that they were giving you. It was nothing but lies to keep you off your path and keep you from loving yourself and knowing how amazing you are. And unfortunately, you started to believe them, and a number of you still believe them. And that's what's blocking you. That's what's blocking you from manifesting this divine love. That's what's blocking you from all these dreams, all these things that you want from coming true, all these things that are divine, pure. You're blocked because of listening to those limiting beliefs, restrictions, views. Really sit down, look at that, review those blocks, review those false comments, those false beliefs, and let them go. And again, that's a major arcana. So if you can do that, that's essential into bringing you into alignment with your divine purpose, bringing you into alignment with divine love. So they're encouraging you to have the courage to do that. Next card we have is Believe and Trust. And there is a prayer. Let me see if I can get to focus for you guys for a moment. And it says, before going to sleep tonight, say Archangel Michael, or you can pray to God. That's what I do. Packs a little more power. You can ask Archangel Michael for some help. He's a very, very good helper. Please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. And it's a beautiful card. You've got an angel and a valley, lots of flowers. He's got a sword. Hold on a second, let me see something here. There's some doves swirling around. They always say hope and faith, love. They're pointing out the doves because they're saying that in order for you to resolve this situation that's been going on, for some of you it's legal matters, for some of you it's letting go of the person that you've had those legal matters and ties with, for some of you it's just the letting go of the past hurts, past trials and tribulations, the things that have blocked you, the things that are holding you stagnant, holding you stuck in fear and worry. They're saying, and in order for you to resolve that, you must have hope, have faith. You must believe that everything's already healed and whole, that you are whole, that you are perfect and amazing just as you are, that you are lovable, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of giving love, you are worthy of receiving love, you are worthy of all that you desire, that job, that employment, starting your own business, being with a partner in love of a lifetime, having more freedom in life, financial abundance. You are worthy of all of that, but you have to believe it and trust it. Because if you don't, you'll just block yourself. And unfortunately, that's the point where a number of you are right now. So they're encouraging you to let go, let God, to trust. You know, give your worries to God and the angels, and trust that they are taking care of you. You know, earlier when this card came up, they were saying that for some of you, you're actually going to be coming into union with a divine partner, a divine lover, soulmate, romantic partner. They're saying that that person, for those of you in that situation, is trustworthy. You can trust that person wholeheartedly because they love you unconditionally. They feel for you as you feel for them. They would never hurt you. And they also see you for how amazing you are, even at these times that you don't see that in yourself. So they're saying you can trust that person and believe in that person as well. And for those of you that, regardless of the situation, be it love, be it family, be it job, they want you to know there will be a happy outcome. Just believe and trust and know that. And then watch it unfold. Next card we have, there's a whole lot of letting go going on this bottom row. So we have let go of fear now. And if you can read the bottom of it, let's see if it's going to zoom in. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. And again, this is coming back to fear. Fear is the opposite of love. Fear is what blocks you. Fear is what holds you back. With this card, Archangel Michael is saying that fear is the only thing right now that is interfering with your happiness. That is it. The only thing holding you between happiness, abundance, everything flowing, blooming, blossoming, is your fear. You're going to have to let that go. So he's really encouraging you that you release your worry, your dread, your fear, so that you can feel safe, secure, confident. And if you're struggling with that, ask for his help. Because Archangel Michael, he is the protector. He is the warrior. He is pure strength of God. And he can help you with those things. So just call on him. He won't help you unless you ask. So you can sit, you know, I can sit there, we can all sit there and be miserable. And he could sit there thinking, why don't you ask for help? But he won't help until we ask. So then we could say, okay, Archangel Michael, I don't know how to let this go. You know, I was hurt so bad. I was burned so badly by that person using me and making me doubt myself and my worth and my value. And I just don't know how to let it go. I can't do it alone. I need you to help me. And the moment you ask for his help, he will step in and deliver and help you. He will help you release those things. He will show you what you need to do so that you are able to fully let it go. Let go of the past, let go of your control issues, let go of it all so you can trust. And these good things, these blessings that are in store for you can be ushered in. But you have to let it go, let go of that fear. And then that will open you up to allowing yourself to receive love, support, abundance, and all the things that you desire. Which brings us to the last card, which is saying the exact same thing, which means it's a pretty big deal. It has to focus on really just finally letting it go so we can get into a place of happiness. I mean, look how happy she is. And they're saying she's looking up. You're going to have to look up. Because I get for a number of you, this is some big stuff. Big markers that are going to change your life. I mean, these are life-changing things that you're letting go of. And you're not going to be able to do it alone. You're going to have to look up. You're going to have to look up and get some help from God, get some help from the angels. Let go, let God take care of it. Because for a number of you, the stress that you're feeling, the worry, the doubt, the unhappiness, it's all a result of your struggle, of your resistance to change. They're saying for a number of you, like those of you that are in this situation with this person that keeps bouncing back and using you, the ex, you have resisted letting that person go. You have resisted accepting what truly just is. What's the fact? What? Because they're saying it's just been so blatantly obvious, but you've resisted it the whole time. Resisted accepting it and moving on. And for some of you that have resisted letting go your fear, letting go your doubt, your worries of those things that people have done to you in the past that have made you doubt who you are and how amazing you are, that holding on to that stuff, holding on to that toxic stuff, those toxic emotions, those toxic feelings, holding on to those toxic people, that is what's keeping you stuck and unhappy. So what they're encouraging you to do, instead of fighting this in fighting these changes, because for a number of you, these changes have been long coming and you've just resisted it for so long. They're saying these changes are a sure bet. So for some of you, you're getting legal contracts and things coming in. For some of you, you know, you're being guided to start a new spiritual path, business. For some of you, it's starting with a new divine partner. For some of you, letting go of that toxic partner that is not good for you. They're saying these changes are inevitable. They're saying there's nothing that you can do to stop it, but you can make it go faster. And you can't speed up the time in which you get to your happiness. If you can see, she's just happy. She's looking up in joy, in the middle of a forest with flowers. So what they're encouraging you to do is to stop fighting. To stop fighting the divine, to stop fighting that which is meant for you, the blessings that God has for you, what's in store for you, and to go with the flow. Let go. Let God, to know that everything happens for a reason. These things that have happened to you in the past, it was all part of the plan, all part of the path, all part of the things that you are going to learn, that were going to give you the gifts and the things that you will use in the future. It's all part of the plan. Everything happens for a reason, but you don't need to hold on to it and allow it to keep you from your happiness. So they're encouraging you to let it go, because blessings are on the horizon for you. So I look forward to hearing from any of you that these messages are applicable for. Definitely send me any comments. You can put those below. Many thanks to everyone for subscribing. Filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.